Hi there, this time, Crag Hack, Stronghold. And not bad. Going against a Zorm. I'm okay with this. Reasonable way to outpace a Zorm. We can play 3 things this turn if we want, and I think that would be a great idea. Throw that out there, give it some backup, and this just about anywhere would be fine. Preferably in the back row, because we have some better melees coming up. Now, I should have... Well, sometimes it's a good idea against a Zorm to space out your damage so you can have a better chance of getting rid of, say, a Dark Assassin. But he has a lot of things like this that have an awkward amount of HP. He has Succubus, which has the 4, he has this with the 3, and it makes it very difficult to deal with, to say the least. However, he made the mistake of thinking that this Serpent Fly couldn't kill him off, so this is when we sacrifice the Serpent Fly for great justice, and play an additional creature in its place. Excellent. And now if he throws down something big and scary, we have plenty of tankage. And if we had one more might, we'd just be able to kill off a Dark Assassin outright. Now, the question is he going to start blocking with that? Yes, he is. Now, I really wish I had the extra might now. That would have been great. And a very strange thing for him to do, really, at this point. He is an aggro, for the most part. But he's not being particularly aggressive. Alright, so we're going to throw this down. Let's see, right about here. The problem with Zorm is that if you get outrushed, you have to resort to blocking. And you're not meant to block. Your creatures aren't meant to block. Your ability isn't meant for blocking. You're not a defensive hero, generally. And see that even the Firebolt's not going to help him because it's just way too awkward. This damage is silly, or the HP that is. So either way, if he doesn't move this, it's dead. And even if he does move it, it's still dead. Okay, need retaliation. Not going to be a problem. So now, we could buff up and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage total. Well, that's not going to help too much at the moment. Throw this out there, kill that off, and do our damage to that. And get the rest of our damage through. And do we want to sack a creature to kill that off? I would say so. Done did it. Excellent. As a problem, as well as that, Zorm needs a decent amount of board control. It needs a good lineup in the front line. That spell you're taking out is not going to help you. Hellfire Maniac is nothing but a spell. No, really, it's more like a building. It's like a really weird building that affects creatures. But now he's screwed. And he noticed. He's like, oh, oops. But that was still a waste. Again, if you find yourself in that kind of situation, just ride it out. Because if you give up your first 2 turns worth of EXP, I believe. So, not a good idea. Well, anyway, see you next time.